Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome to my room of shame. We are in my unfinished basement today, and we are going to do an epic clean out. I'm going to try to get this done in one day. I apologize for the noise. My AC unit is right there, and it's very noisy down here. Now, the problem with this space is a lot of this stuff is not mine, and so I'm going to have to kind of consolidate things, put them in a way where you never want to throw away other people's things, but I'm going to tackle this. I've got some shelves. I've got a lot of good stuff going on down here. I have plenty of space. In fact, in this house, the abundance of storage space is almost as big of an issue as other homes we've lived in. The lack of storage space has been because it's just too easy to throw stuff down here and just hope that I'll get to it later. So I'm going to tackle the project. I'll come back. I'll show you kind of a panoramic. I'll probably set up the tripod and maybe do a little bit of a time lapse for you guys, but honest to God, I don't know if I have enough battery life in my camera for that. So if you have a storage room like this in your house, I'm going to try to give you guys some tips and tricks once I figure out what I'm doing. So stay tuned. It's going to be a sweaty day. Okay, you guys, seriously. From the move, this is just all, we've got Frosty the Snowman over there. We've got these huge TV boxes, which I never know what to do with. We've got a Christmas tree stand. It is just, oh my gosh. And I'm not even gonna get into, I could show you this side too, which has like a bike, and there's a punching bag, which I may need to use. If you're wondering what that is, it's plumbed down here to eventually have a bathroom. So that's just like if we ever put a bathroom down here. Christmas stuff, the tree is over there. Oh my God, I can't even. Quick update. I moved some things that were not mine from cardboard boxes into storage bins and then just put them on the shelves. So that didn't take hardly any time at all. I cleared out some donations that had been piling up, just some clothes that the boys had brought down, some things like that, and just some trash. So that's been cleared out. And now I'm going to take you guys back in and show you the progress I've made. I still need to tackle the other side. And then, yeah, we'll talk about this more in a minute. So stand by. Okay. So look, we have floor space. Yay! So basically, I just got back on the shelves a bunch of the stuff. There's still way more cardboard here than I would be happy with. But, you know, a lot of this stuff I do need to keep and has already been, you know, there's like a photo box, there's some camping equipment, there's like Walter's carrier, which he's never in, but I need in case he has to go to the vet or we have to travel with him. There's like our beach stuff. So that part is down here and needs to stay down here. Up there is some electronic stuff, college stuff for Will. Frosty has to stay. Most of these big boxes, I know what's in all of them, so I'm not actually worried about that. And these big TV boxes, Scott does not want to get rid of so that when we move the TVs, so I'm fighting him on that a little bit. But I also remember when we moved last time how expensive it was to purchase boxes for TVs, so we may end up leaving those. Now this big box right here I have to deal with. This is all, Walter's here. Walter, what are you doing? These are all books that I need to go through, and most of them I can get rid of. Some of them just need to be thrown away because they're in really bad shape. So this is actually not at all bad. This is tolerable for me. I mean, could I get rid of some of this stuff? Absolutely. But like I said, a lot of it's not even mine. And we're looking way better than we did. So that makes me really happy. Right, Walter? So now I have to deal with what is over here, which is predominantly Christmas stuff. There's some Lego boxes that the person who builds Legos here will not let me get rid of. There's another big box that I have to deal with. So just lots of random crud. And then here's like some old, I don't even know what some of that stuff is. So yeah, let's dive into the other side of the basement. Woohoo! Okay, so I'm all done. It is still not how I would ideally love it to be, okay? Because as I said at the outset, a lot of this stuff isn't mine. Some of it is Scott's, some of it is the boys', but a lot of it is just stuff that needs to stay in the storage room, like the Christmas tree and the camping stuff and the dog's crate. Our bikes are down here. Things like that, yes, I could probably pare down, but that is for another day. It's very warm today. We don't have air conditioning down here, so I'm getting super hot. So I got it at least set to a point where I'm okay with things down here, and I'll turn the camera around and show you. Things are at least in a way that I kind of know where they are. And we're just gonna call it good enough for now. This took me about 2 to 3 hours, and then I still probably have another hour by the time I take stuff to donations, you know, take stuff to the garbage, all of that kind of thing. But overall, I'm really happy with it. And finally, this monkey that's been on my back, I have tackled, and I feel good that I know what is down here. It's clean and it is somewhat organized, so we're gonna go with good enough. Okay, so this I already showed you is now all done and relatively organized. I've got things stacked up. I know where stuff is. There is the punching bag. Here is kind of the Christmas stuff. There's the Christmas tree. All of that is stacked neatly. You know, some carpet remnants, just those random things that you have to keep. But overall, especially if I go this way and show you guys from kind of the end, I'm really, really happy with it. It is a vast improvement of where we were, and obviously at the end of the day, it is a storage room. Okay, I came over here to just sit in this corner of my office. This is actually where I do a lot of my filming, and my office is right outside that mayhem where we just were. So I sometimes struggle with wanting every square inch of this house to be perfect. And the reality is when there are 5 people, including 3 people that are not quite launched on their lives yet, so you're storing a lot of their things, and I think a lot of us are in that situation, you just can't, right? Like, we're still in that stage in our life where there's still a lot of stuff for us to keep. My hope is that before we move into our next smaller house, that a lot of those things, you know, the boys will be on their own, they'll have them in their own homes, but I do feel so much better, at least when I know what is down there and I know what I'm dealing with. So I cannot tell you guys, this project has been on my mind for months, just because I didn't really know it was there. And I was like, it just made me feel, there is something in me that when there are areas of my home that I don't know what's going on with them or they feel disorganized, it takes up space in my mind and I don't like it. So for me, part of living a life that is filled with joy is doing what I can to create spaces that make me feel at peace. I realize in the vast scheme of things, is organizing my storage room that big of a deal? No. But for me, for today, that is what I have done to find joy. So I hope if there's an area in your house that you've been waiting to tackle, that this motivates you today. I hope if you're not already subscribed that you will, that you'll join me for all of my adventures. They won't always be as sweaty and disgusting as this one was, but it was really good to get that done, and it was really fun to do it with you guys. So have a great day, find joy, be good to each other, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.